welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your quantitative aptitude class, and this is your class that we have is your 36th class we have, and even though which we have to talk about it, and we had completed your 35 classes beforehand, and this is your arithmetical ability, that is the second one. This is the another topic that we have to discuss, and that is, and we'll start with a new topic which is averages, but there are some questions that has been left in of related to the square roots and cube roots, so that we'll discuss. I think it is your 4 and 5 question that we'll discuss that we had end up in the last class. So first of all, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. Let's go ahead for the questions here. So in the last classes we had done here only, that is the 132th question that we had done. So it is 412 upon 125. We have to find out under cube root of this particular question. On the same cases, it is V3 cube, that 412 and 1 upon 25. 125 4 is 500 plus 12, that is 512 upon 125, and that is equals to, we had represented the 512 into 8 into 8 into 8 cube, and upon but 125 is into 5 into 5 into 5 of 1 by 3 cube, and then after that we'll take it 8 from here and 5 from here, so it is 8 by 5, which will be represent 1 3 by 5 here. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, which is your 133rd question of the sessions as well. This is the cube root of under root, then when under root 0.000064, that is equals to the question mark that we have to talk about it, which is under root 0.000064 is equals to 64. Then we have your 4 zeros here, so when it will be coming as in the form of 1 2 3 4 5 6 6.6 digit के बाद है, तो obviously बात है 10 to the power 6. We had removed it. 8 का cube होता है, that is 8. We have so 8 का स्क्वायर होता है 8, 64 का स्क्वायर होता है 8, and then 10 to the power 6 का स्क्वायर, like we had taken out from the root, is 10 to the power 3 here. Then after that 8 upon 1000, and after that we'll open it out here, as you can see, that is your 0.8 we have, and that is of cube root, and then after that it will be 8 upon 1000, then under root will take it out, so it will be your 2 upon 10. Away from here it is from the cube root if I'm going ahead. So yes, for that a cube root we have, first we had to take it out the square root, then after that we implement as a cube root that they had represented you is your 8 upon 1000. Then of course 8 is 2 into 2 into 2, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, so we take it as 2, and for 1000 is 10, 10 into 10 100, 100 into 10 is 1000, so we'll get 0.008 here. We'll go ahead with another question, which is 134th question of the session. The question we have, the largest 4-digit number which is perfect cube is. So the largest 4-digit number that they had given you, and here they had given you the options as well, which is in the form. So the options we have is 8000, 89261 and 9999, and none of these, so we have your 9261 will be the perfect cube here. Now we'll go ahead with another one, that is your 135th question of the session, and that the question we have, by what least number 675 be multiplied to obtain a number which is the perfect cube. So here for the 675 it will be representing 5 into 5 into 3 into 3 into 3 here. So for the perfect cube that we have to find it out, so that is we have here, we have to multiply it by 5 here. Now we'll go ahead with another question, and that is the last question of the sessions as well, and that we have to discuss here. So that is your 136th question of the session. After completing that, we will start discussing about the averages, that as I told you here. So for that, what is the smallest number by which 3600 be divided to make it a perfect cube? For the options for this we have is your 9, and then 50, 300 and 450 as well. So let's go ahead for that as well. What is the smallest number by which 3600 be divided to make it a perfect cube, that we have the options is 9, 50, 500, 300, and then of course 450 here, that we have to talk about it. So for the solution for this as well, that is also important here, and even though which we have to talk about it. So for that same case, we'll have 3600 equals to 2 to the power 3 into 5 power 2 into 3 power 2 into 2. So to make it a perfect cube, it must be divided by, that is 5 power 2 into 3 power 2 into 2, that is 450. So that will be the right answer for this particular question here. Now we will be going ahead to start discussing about the averages, and as I told you, that is also an important one in terms of it. So let's go ahead for that questions as well, and even though which is also important, we'll start with the first question of the session. But before starting with the averages, we have to know some of the facts related to it, that the important facts and formulas that we can say that we have to know about it. So that it plays an important role, and you will be get to know, and you will solve it out by an easy way here. Let's go ahead. So in terms of the averages here, that is important facts and formulas, that the first formula we have to consider about it, and even though which is important, which is average equals to sum of the observation upon number of observation, as we had discussed these formulas in that is the lowest classes like 6 to 8. So I just write it down, those who are not background class from the maths here, maths background. Average equals to sum of observation upon number of observation that we have. This is the first formula, that is your average equals to sum of observation upon number of observation. Here you can write it down. On that same case, another thing that you have to remember about the averages, like suppose a man covers a certain distance of x kilometer per hour and an equal distance at y kilometer per hour. So then the average speed during the whole journey will be like 2xy upon x plus y kilometer per hour here. So we'll go ahead with the first question of the session, that even though which is important, and we have to implement like that only. The question first of the session. So the question is find the average of all prime numbers between 30 and 50. So the averages of all prime numbers, you have to find out for only the prime numbers, that is between 30 and 50. So we'll have to find out the averages as well. So we'll go ahead for the question here. The question is find the average of all prime numbers between 30 and 50 that we have. Okay, so this is the question here, first question of the averages that we have to talk about it. On the same cases here, what's the solution for this? There are the 5 prime numbers between 30 and 50, and those were 31, that is prime numbers. So 31 plus 37, 41, 43 and 47. Okay, these were the 5 prime numbers between 30 and 50 here, and so that required average, will use the formula here. Required average equals to, so it is sum of observation upon number of observation, sum of observation and upon number of observation. Okay, so I write it down. Sum of observation, I just write it down. I had written here formula, you can just copy it out. 31 plus 37 plus 41 plus 43 plus 47 whole upon number of the observation, how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be 5. we'll add it on here, that is, we'll just go ahead. This is 31, 37, 41, 43 and 47. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 7 is your that is your 19. Okay, so we'll have 9 here. Then again we have one carry. 3 plus 6, 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 1 7, 7 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 plus 4, 15, 15 plus 4 is 19. So we will get 199. So we'll do it 199 upon 5 here. For 199 upon 5, we will just divide it by that, and which we'll get, I'll just do it directly here. 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. Okay, बचा 4, 49. So 5 9s are 45. बचा 4, that point लगाएंगे, 0 बढ़ाएंगे, 5 8s are 40. अगर किसी को डायरेक्टली नहीं आता है, so for them I will just do it like this, 5 199. बट अगर आप कंपटीशन का पेपर दे रहे हो तो होप आई अज्यूम दैट कि आपको इतना आता होगा, बट अगर नहीं आता है तो यू आर वेरी यू आर लैकिंग समथिंग, यू आर गिविंग मोर टाइम फॉर दोज क्वेश्चंस दैट दे आर नॉट कंज्यूमिंग, दैट दे डोंट वांट टू कंज्यूम. ओके, सो लाइक 5 3s are 15, 19 में 15 क्या इज योर 4. Okay, we'll take 9, 5 9s are 45. then उसके बाद तो वो आ जाता है आपका 50. so 59 में 45 गया 4. we'll take 0.05 8s are 40. so it will be consuming as the same answer, that is we have as 39.8. okay, so I hope you will get to know about it. Now we'll go ahead with another question, that is another important question that we have to talk about it, and that is of course the second question of averages that we have to see towards it, or you can say that we have to solve it out. So the second question of the sessions we have, find the average of first 40 natural number. Find the average of first 40 natural numbers. So on the same cases, first 40 natural numbers that we have to talk about it, and you know that sum of the n natural numbers is n plus 1 by 2. If you don't know, then I will just tell you, because this is an important formula, so you can just copy it down. I will write it down, that formula, with a different pen, so you can just go ahead. Sum of first n natural number equals to n plus 1 upon 2 that we have. So this is a formula here. Okay, so here on the same cases, sum of n natural number and n plus 1 by 2. So यहाँ पे n जो बोला गया है वो बोला गया है कि 40 है. Okay, so we'll find it out for them as well, and so that it is important to implement. So sum of first 40 natural number, sum of first 40 natural number equals to 40, that is n is 40, then we have your 40 plus 1 upon 2. Okay, so it will be your 40, and 40 plus 1 is your 41. Okay, upon 2 here that we have as. Okay, so on the same cases here, for the same sake, we will be have to solve it out here. So we will solve it out for the same sake, but here you can cancel it out as well. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4 and 0, so 41 20s are. So वो तो मैं directly भी आंसर लिख सकती हूँ, but for those who are not from the background of maths, and they are not that much familiar with these things, or they are not habited of that, so just for them I just do it, and जिनको आता है you can just go ahead with directly as well. 2 1s are 2 and 2 4s are 8, so it will be 8 20. Okay, So this is your, the answer will be 820. Okay, so required average, we'll talk about it. Required average equals to 820 upon 40. Okay, that is the sum of all. You'll get it, sum of all here, and that is upon total number of numbers, that is the total number of observations is your 40, so we just divide it by this. So for that we'll just cancel it out as 0 by 0, and 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, and 2 1s are 2. Okay, so 41 by 2, and that will divide it, so we'll get okay, we'll go ahead for the calculate 2 and 41. Okay, so 2 2s are 4 first, we'll get it, this is 0, so we'll take it the another number here, put a 0, we'll take it, that is your 1 here. Okay, 0 we had put it, so for the same point lagayenge, that we will take a 0 here, then it is 2 5s are 10, it will be 20.5. so the answer we'll get is 20.5. that will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead with another question, that is the third question of the sessions of the averages here. So you have to go very careful about it. So the question is, find the average of first 20 multiples of 7. So you have to find out the averages but of first 20 multiples of 7s as well. 7 के first 20 multiples को आपको find out करना है. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, so the question, I'll just write it down for you all. Find the average of first 20 multiples of 7. Okay, so for that we'll do it, and so here we go ahead for the required averages. Average equals to, we'll take 7 common, so we have a first 20 multiples of 7s here, so it will start from 1 2 3 plus 10 plus 20. Okay, and the total number of course that we had done here, n plus 1, so it will be your here, that will be your 30 here, 20 here, and so further we'll talk about this. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus till 20 upon 20. This, for this we will do it, that is the formula here that we have. So here 7 into 20 into 21 upon 20 into 2. So for that it will be 20 being cancel it out. Okay, so it will be 21 7s. I'll just write it down for you. 7 1s are 7 and 7 2s are 14, so it will be 147. Okay, 147 upon 2, we'll cancel it out here, so that is 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 14, we'll put point and we'll increase it, so not a problem. I will just do for you all, for those who are not from the background, as I told you many times. 147, so 2 7s are 40. Okay, we'll get 7 here, then 2 3s are 6, we'll get 1 point लगाएंगे, then we'll increase 0 here, and 2 5s are 10, so it will be equals to 73.5. that will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead further, which we'll have to talk about it, and that is also an important one here, is your the fourth question of the sessions of averages here, and that we have. The fourth question of the session we have, the question is, the average of 4 consecutive even number is 27. You have to find the largest of these numbers here. तो बेसिकली उन्होंने बोला है कि आपको 4 consecutive even numbers जो हैं उनका सम आपका 27 है, आपको largest number बताना है उनमें से. So let's go ahead to find it out, and even though which will get it, and we'll go ahead further because they had given you only the same thing that I had told you. So not a problem, it is not a big deal, we'll solve it out. And yes, of course, it will make your competition paper easy, but that's a huge request from my side to all the viewers, as I had requested from the starting. So to please go ahead with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So on the same behalf of it, the question will go ahead. The average of 4 consecutive even numbers is 27. Find the largest of these numbers. Okay, this is also an important one, and that we will have to talk about it. And as I told you many times here, so you have to go ahead as well. So on the same cases, for the same sake, we can see that. So we'll have to find it out. Let's go ahead for the solution for this as well. Let the number of b we have. Let the number be x. Okay, then x plus 2, फिर x plus 4, फिर then x plus 6, then x plus 2 plus x plus 4, फिर again plus x plus 6. Okay, whole upon number of quantities with 1 2 3 4. So 4 consecutive बोला भी है, 4, that is equals to what they had given you here is equals to 27. Okay, so here 1 2 3 4, 4x है, so we'll just say that 4x plus, अब ये नंबर को ऐड करेंगे, 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 6 is 12, 4x upon plus 12 upon 4. Okay, that is equals to 27. So now we will just take it one like 4 common अगर हम ले लेते हैं, it will be becoming like 4x plus 3 upon 4. So 4 cancel हो जाएगा, it is equals 27. So we'll get x plus 3 is equals to 27. Okay, x plus 3 equals to 27. Then ये plus 3 है, ये इधर आएगा तो माइनस जाएगा, x equals to 27 minus 3. So we'll get 24. X क्या वैल्यू है, 24. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now, but this is the x value, but we have to find out the largest number, isn't it? So that is the largest numbers we have here is your x plus 6. So for that we'll find it out. Largest number equals to x plus 6. So x हमारा निकला है 24. So 24 plus 6, तो कितना होगा, 24 plus 6 is, that is the answer we'll get is 30. Okay, so 30 will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another new question that we have to talk about, which is the 5th question of the session in terms of averages here. And even though, as I told you many times, these all are important questions and you have to consider about it, you have to focus on it, and even though you have to find it out as well, as I told you many times. So let's go ahead for that as well. And all these are important. Let's go ahead with 5th question of the sessions as well. So here we go ahead with the fifth question of the session that we have to talk about. For the same cases here, the questions we have as follows. That the question is that there are two sections A and B of a class that consisting of 36 and 44 students respectively. If the average weight of the section A is 40 kg and that of section B is 35 kg, find the average weight of the whole class. That we have to talk about it, and even though which is important, so yes, of course we can do that as well. So on the same behalf of it, I will go ahead with the question. The questions to be are as follows, as I told you. So the question is, there are two sections. There are two sections, A and B, of a class consisting of 36 and 44 students respectively. If the average weight of section A is 40 kg and that of section B is 35 kg, find the average weight of the whole class. That we have to talk about it. So for the same sake, we have an option, we have to solve it out, the question here, that what we have to find it out. So for the same cases, first of all, as I told you many times in the during the classes, that you have to go ahead, you have to consider about the question as well. So for that, total weight of weight of 36 plus 44 students equals to 36 into 40 plus 44 into 35 kg, which is equals to 2980 kg here. For the average weight, of the whole class equals to 2980 upon 80. So here we will cancel it out by 0 and 0. We find it out 37.25 kg, as we have to solve it out here. Okay, so I just do it for those who are not with background of A maths. 8 298 here. So 298, 2 3s are 8 3s are 24. It will be 5. Okay, then we had taken 8, 7s are 56. It will be 2, point लगाएंगे, 0 बढ़ाएंगे. Then again we have 8 2s are 16. Then it will be your 4. Then 8 point लगाए, 0 और बढ़ाएंगे, 8 5s are 40. Will cancel it out, so they will get the answer here. Okay, so that is your 37.25 kg here. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, and even though which is important as well. That is the sixth question of the sessions here, and you have to go ahead for that as well. So all I told you is that all questions that is important you have to consider about it. And the sixth question of the sessions we have to go ahead. The question is that your 9 persons went to hotel for taking their meals. 8 of them spent rupees 12 each on their meals, and the ninth spent rupees 5 more than the average expenditures of all the 9. And what was the total money spent by them? So that we have to find out. So not a problem, that's not a big deal, you have to find it out as well. And as I told you many times, so but the point is that the concept that should be clear to you, so it will helpful for you as well. So we'll go ahead, and that is 9 persons went to hotel for taking their meals. So here that is their meals. Eight of them spent rest 12 each on their meals. 9 spent rupees 8 more than the average expenditure of all the 9 was the total money spent by them. That we have to find out here, and which is that we have to talk about. Let the average expenditure. So on the same cases for that expenditure of all the 9 be rupees x, then 12 into 8 plus x plus 8 equals to 9x, or you can say that 8x equals to 104, or x equals to 30. So total money spent equals to 9x minus 9x equals to, that we have rupees that we have 9 into 13, we just multiplied it, so we'll get rupees 117 here. That will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another one, and that we have to talk about it, and which is the 7th question of the sessions as well, and that is also an important one here. The 7th question we have here is, of the 3 numbers, second is twice the first and is also thrice the third. If the average of the 3 number is 44, find the largest number here. So that is, of the 3 numbers, second is twice the first and is also thrice the third the average of the three numbers is 44. Find the largest number here that we have to talk about it. So with the same cases here that we have to talk about it, let the third number be x, then second number equals to 3x, first number equals to 3x upon 2, therefore x plus 3x plus 3x upon 2, which is equals to 44 into 2, 44 into 3, or 11x upon 2 equals to 44 into 3, or x equals to 24. Okay, so largest number equals to second number 3x, that is equals to 72. That will have as an answer here. Now we'll go ahead with another question, and which is the 8th question of the sessions as well, and that is also an important one. On the same cases, the question we have where that the average of 25 results is 18, the average of first 12 of them is 14, and that of the last 12 is 17. You have to find out the 13th result here. Let's go ahead. The average of 25 results is 18. The average of first 12 of them is 14, and that of last 12 is 17. Find the 13th result that we have. Let's go ahead to find it out as well. Clearly 13th result equals to sum of 25 result minus sum of 24 result. So sum of 25 results we have 18 into 25 minus 14 into 12 plus 17 into 12, which is equals to 450 minus 168 plus 204, which is equals to 450 minus 372, and that is equals to 78. That we have as an answer here, and eventually we have to find it out as well, and that is also an important one here as well. So you have to go ahead for this as well, and you have to let's find it out for that as well, so that will make for you as well easy. We'll go ahead with the ninth question of the sessions as well, and that we have to talk about it, and that is the another question here, which is here the ninth question. The ninth question we have here, the next question of the ninth question we have, where it is the average of 11 result is 16 if the average of the first 6 results is 58 and that of the last 6 is 63. Find the sixth result. We have to find out that, and that is also an important one here. So let's go ahead for that as well, and that is the ninth question of the sessions. So the question we have, the average of 11 results is 60 if the average of first 6 results is 58 and that of the last 6 is 63, that we have. Find the sixth result that we have here. So for the same sake, we have to find out for that as well. That is the sixth result equals to 58 into 6 plus 63 into 6, that we have minus 60 into 11, and that will get as answer here as your 66. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead with another question, and that we have to talk about it, even though which is important as well. So for the same sake, that is the 10th question of the sessions we have to discuss here, and the question is, the average weight of A, B, C is 45 kg, and if the average weight of A and B be 40 kg and that of B and C be 43 kg, then you have to find the weight of the B as well. So let's go ahead for that as well, and first we'll just go ahead to write it on the question here, that is the 10th question. The question is, the average weight of A, B, C is 45 kg if the average weight of A and B that we have is 40 kg and that of B and C be 43 kg. Find the weight of B. Weight of B. Okay, that we have to find out. So let's go ahead for the solution for the 10th question here, and that we have as follows, and which is also an important one. For the 10th solution, we'll talk about it, and that is as I told you. So we'll go ahead, let A, B and C represent, that is their individual weights, then A plus B plus C equals to 45 into 3, kg equals to 135 kg. For the another one is A plus B equals to 40 into 2 kg, which is equals to 80 kg. And here for that same case we'll do it, B plus C, that is equals to 43 into 2 kg, then that is equals to 86 kg. We talk about it. Okay, so on the same cases here, that is your for the B, that is B equals to A plus B plus B plus C, that is minus A plus B plus C. Okay, that is equals to 80 plus 86 minus 135 kg, and that will get here is your 31 kg here, because when we'll add in on 80 plus that is your the 36 80 plus 86, so it will be 816 and 166 here, and 166, and that is minus 135, so then we'll get 31 here. Now we'll go ahead with 11th question of the session that we have to talk about it, animito, which is also an important one here. 11th question of the session that we talk about it. So the question we have for that is that the average age of a class of 39 students is 15 years, and if the age here that we have to talk about it, that if the age of the the teacher be included, then the average increase by 3 months, and find the age of the teachers here, that we have to answer it out. So for that we'll go ahead for the question here as well. The average age of a class of 39 students is 15 years. If the age of the teacher be included, then the average increase by 3 months. Find the age of the teacher that we have. Okay, so for the same cases we'll go ahead and that if we find it out as well, and that is the total age of 39 persons, total age of 39 persons that we have equals to 39 into 15 years, which is equals to 585 years. Okay, so average age of 40%, average age of 40% equals to 15 years, 3 months, and that is equals to 61 upon 4 years. Now total age of 40% equals to 61 upon 4 into 40. 4 ones are 4, 4 tens are 40, 61 tens are 610 years. Then age of the teacher equals to 610 minus 585 years equals to 25 years, that we have as an answer here. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, and that is the another one is that is the 12th question of the session that we have to talk about it. So the question for that session we have here is that average weight of 10 that here the cast man and the is best is increased by 1.8 kg. We'll talk about it. So that is your oddsman. We talk about it that the oddsman the best that boat is increasing is 1.8. So when of that the crow and who weighs 53 kg is replaced by a new man. So find the weight of that man as well. So we have to find out that. Let's go ahead for the question here. The question is the average weight of 10 oarsmen in a boat is increased by 1.8 kg when one of the crew who weighed 53 kg is replaced by a new man. Find the weight of the new man. That we have to talk about it. For the next we'll find out for the solution here. Total weight increased equals to 1.8 into 10 kg equals to 18 kg. Weight of the new man equals to 53 plus 80 kg equals to 71 kg. That will have as an answer. Now we'll go ahead further, which we'll discuss about it, and that is the another question, and that is also an important one here on the same cases. We'll go ahead, and that is the 13th question of the sessions as well. So here for that there were 35 students in a hostel due to an admission of 7 new students, and that the expenses of the mess were increased by rupees 42 per day, while the average expenditure per head diminished by rupees 1. So what was the original expenditure of the mess that we have to talk about it, and even though which we have to find out as well. So let's go ahead for that as well. 13th question of the session. There were 35 students in a hostel due to admission of 7 new students. The expenses of the mess were increased by rupees 42 per day, while the average expenditure per head diminished by rupees 1. What was the original expenditure of the mess? That we have. So for the same cases we will have to find out for the answer as well, and that is the 13th question here. So let the original average expenditure be rupees X, then let the original average expenditure be rupees X, then 42x minus 1 minus 35x equals to 42, 7x equals to 84, x equals to 12. Original expenditure equals to rupees 35 into 12, that is we get rupees 420. That we'll have as an answer. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, which is the 14th question of the sessions as well, that we have. So the 14th question we have, batsman makes that is the score of 87 runs in the 17th inning and thus increases his average by 3. Find his average after 17th inning. We'll go ahead. A batsman makes a score of 87 runs in the 17th inning and thus increases his average by 3. Find the average after 17th inning, that we have to talk about it. So for the same case, the answer for that we'll find it out here, and which is to be as follows. Let the average after 17th inning equals to X, then average after 16th inning equals to X minus 3, 16 x minus 3 plus 87 equals to 17x, or x equals to 87 minus 48, which is equals to 39. That will be having as an answer here. Now we'll go ahead further, which we'll talk about it, and that is another important question here, and that we have to even talk about it. So that is another question is the 15th question of the sessions, and eventually we have to talk about it, and that is also important. So here we will be ending it up. Now we'll continue with the next coming class that we have to discuss even though. And first of all, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at one once, and even you can also enjoy the video as well. Other than that, of quantitative aptitude, if I'm going ahead, so yes, we had completed your software engineering and sociology here. And other than that, we are dealing with the chemistry for the class 12. That is also an important here. That is for academic, as far as your for the competition as well. And in terms of it, that is the in terms of reasoning here, if I'm talking about, so verbal reasoning and the non-verbal reasoning, that we have to talk about it. So in the verbal reasoning, that is, we had completed your general mental ability and the logic reasoning. And in non-verbal reasoning, we had completed series that analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, and completions of incomplete figure as well. Now we had coming towards the topic that we are dealing with. This is the third that we'll talk about the quantitative aptitude. In terms of quantitative aptitude, we had started with arithmetical ability. There are the two sections, that is in arithmetical ability, and the another one is your data interpretation. In arithmetical ability, we had cover up of your operations on numbers, SCF and LCM of numbers, decimal fractions, simplifications, square roots and cube root, that we had cover up in this class only. And we had even though started with the averages, and we had reached till 14th questions of the sessions as well. And that we had started, that is the sixth topic of arithmetical ability. After that, after completing averages, we will start discussing about the problems on numbers, problem on ages, surds and indices, percentage, profit and loss, ratio and proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipe and system, time and distance, problems on trains, Boolean and schemes, allegations or mixtures, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume and surface area, races and games of skills, calendar, clocks and stocks and shares as well. After that, we have to deal with the permutation and combination, probability, true discount, banker's discount, height and distance, odd man out series as well. After that, in data interpretation, that is of section 2, we have to discuss, where we have to discuss the tabulation, bar graphs, pie charts and line graphs. So first of all, a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. And thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Thank you.